My name is Frank Anthony Thomas, and one of the great joys and privileges of my life is to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. I absolutely love preaching. I love to preach. I love to hear good preaching, and I love to teach preaching. I asked God to reveal unto me the purpose of my life, and what I discovered as to what God said is that I was created to preach and teach creative and relevant sermonic forms. I love the challenge of trying to give the gospel the best chance to get heard. What I mean by that is that we don't make the gospel, but we, as communicators of the gospel, give the gospel with our creativity, with our delivery, with our images, with our illustrations. We give it the best chance to be heard. I love that challenge. I would like to introduce you to 5 common mistakes that I believe we make in preaching. I would like for you to, in your prayer time or in your study time, to play all 5 clips. And I would very much appreciate any feedback that you would like to give me, because I would like to be in discussion with you. And I'd like to have a communal discussion about these 5 common mistakes. Who knows? If you get in the dialogue, we may add a 6th common mistake and a 7th common mistake as we together form a community of people who are dedicated to preaching and want to be very effective at it, so that the gospel can touch the lives and hearts and homes of people, our communities, our nation, and even the world. I believe that preaching changes lives. I believe that preaching changes homes. Well, I teach preaching, and every now and then I get a student in my class who says that they don't have a very high view of preaching. They don't believe that preaching can do very much. And you know what I say to them? I say, all you're telling me is that much of the preaching that you've heard has not done anything. I've heard some preaching that has changed my life. I've heard some preaching that has changed people's lives. There's been preaching that has changed this nation and ultimately changed this world. I want you to be that kind of preacher. Why don't you form community with me? You can go up on the blog, you can go up on the website, give me comments, give me feedback. I'd love to hear from you as we form a community of discussion about preaching. People who love preaching and want to talk about it with other people who love preaching. We form a community, and I believe all of our preaching will get better, and our nation and our homes and our cities, our states and the world will be better, because a small band of preachers got together and improved their craft. It is by the foolishness of preaching that God chooses to save people. God bless you, and enjoy what you're about to hear. God bless you.